Hi everybody, I'm Dee.
And I'm Jay, and we are ParoDeeJay. And welcome to MSC for the inaugural Alaska season.
Poesia. Poesia.
I think, yeah, we've learned that you put the accent on the Z, so it's Poesia. That'll work.
Yes.
So 7-night cruise. We've got friends on board. We actually have Laura and Robin. Now, y'all might know Ricky. Ricky couldn't make it this time, but anyway.
But it's going to be super fun.
It is.
We're going to Ketchikan, Juneau, Icy Strait, and a brief stop in Victoria, and then back to Seattle. Yeah,
now we're obviously already on board, so let's go ahead and throw it back and show you how we got here, and then keep it rolling.
Let's do it.
Well, hello there, MSC Poesia. We are back at Pier 91. We've got Anthem of the Season with us today. All right, we'll see you on the other side. Well, we have been scanned, x-rayed, and we are good to go. First steps on board Poesia.
Let's go to Alaska.
Well, we've entered right here where all the main lounges are, and our muster station is in the Zebra, so let's go. I see black and white. Look at all these themed lounges. They're making all the announcements of what to do.
Outdoor adventures.
Well, we've come up to deck 10 to see where we live. Cabins aren't ready yet, but they said we can drop stuff off. Oh, there it is, right off the elevator lobby. Bags have been stashed. All right, we've decided to come back to this super cute Zebra bar and just hang out. Maybe tell our friends to get on board. We'll just sit here a while.
You can hit the buffet. Relax by the pool.
Well, we've got fun announcements about the cabins not being quite ready yet. We're watching the safety video.
MSC way.
Well, we booked while on board our last MSC cruise and took advantage of the included drink package offer, so cheers!
Look at that fancy glass.
Oh yeah, I was too busy pretending to drink mine. Nice. And we've connected up to the Wi-Fi now, so we should be able to explore their drink menus and things like that with the QR codes. Oh, we have jumped up to the pool deck now to find butcher's cut. We need to make a specialty reservation for later in the cruise. And we've grabbed a little bit of food here at the buffet while we're in the area. Funny, they're telling people to limit your experience to 45 minutes, I guess, to eliminate maybe card playing and things like that at the tables. Well, right at 2 o'clock, the announcement came on. Cabins are ready. The keys were hanging on the doorknob outside. Let's take a look at this cabin. Let's begin at the door with all the safety information upon it. Well, you might notice I'm casting shadows in natural light, and we can hear faint birds in the background because, we got a balcony. Now, it does look like you have to put one of your key cards in here to maintain the power in the cabin. Let's jump to this side and check out. Okay, we have tall hanging unit, and that's also where we stored some of our stuff. If I back up a little bit, you can see it does open fully into a two-sided tall hanging unit device. And then we have one more beside it. Whoa, which is tight quarters here, but there are drawers, a safe, and some robes on a little sneaky hidey space up there. On the other side, we do have bathroom. There's some hooks on the door. Let's see, will that stay open? Yes. Now let's get in here. Okay, we've got shower. We're going to take a closer peek at that. We do have the combo like shampoo, conditioner, separate body wash. There's the toileting zone. Oh yeah. Little vanity on this side. 2 shelves. Cozy. We've got the thermostat right here by the bathroom. Some hooks there. Okay, let's get out here. Take it all in. There is the sleeping zone. We have got where they keep their D's out on the balcony zone. Television on this side. All right, let's change angles so we can get in here. So this is mini bar. Oh dear, I opened the wrong leaf first. Oh yeah, there's stuff in there. Jump to the foot of the bed. We can kind of get a look at some drawers on that side. Don't see any power solutions there. If we hop over here, nothing directly by the bed, but of course here at the desk. We've got the wind blowing some papers off behind me. A couple of 110s, 220, and some other interesting shape units and some USB. We've also got drawers, okay, hair dryer, emptiness, a little stool underneath, miroir, And in this corner, we have another chair with a little table. They are doing the Aqua by MSC on board, where they're not really doing a lot in the way of plastic water bottles. So, because we have a package, they've given us a couple of refillable water bottles to use with their new mineral-enriched drinking water. And here is where Birdwatching D officially lives. Yep, that's you. So let me get all the way down so we can see. Nice cozy balcony. It's got some okay width to it. We almost have like what I would refer to as a cove corner over there where it's kind of curved.
Shady.
A little shadier there. And then, you know, standard.
Birds.
We hear you, birds. Sort of standard on that side. But that is the cabin.
Look straight down.
Oh yeah, we are on the forward bump out, so you actually do look straight down and you just see water. Nobody below you. Maybe a bird or two. Wow. Look at that Aqua by MSC. They're metal. Let's go ahead and jump to dinner. We've come down to deck 5 where guest services and whatnot is located. Oh, they got a nice little bar up here. And that is also where our dining room is. Welcome to Le Fontaine. Oh, very cozy right up here in the corner. Let's see if we can outside. Oh, there we go. So we have officially sailed away. They had the party exactly during our dinner, so we missed that. I think we made it as far as Edmonds, Washington so far.
I'm sure the party was a good time, though.
So we'll slowly meander our way up here toward the Strait of Juan de Fuca, which, you know, you can sometimes see whales at. If we're still out here at that time, we'll keep our eyes peeled.
And it's just fun to say, really.
That's true.
Juan de Fuca.
Well, we've got a nice big promenade, I guess, that stretches all the way back to their aft lounge and all the way forward to, like, the front lounge. So I don't think you can go around the back or the front, but these sides are gigantic.
Really nice.
Well, we have seen lots of birds, lots of smooth water, nothing super much to report for nature, and now we've made that westwardly turn toward the sun so that we can sail out of the dippy part of Washington proper. I think we'll head back inside and maybe find a warm beverage by a window somewhere. Well, funny, this used to be a wine bar, and they've turned it into a sports bar in the recent refit. Well, this is fun, even though we've kind of decided these chairs are not the most comfortable to sit in. You kind of slide forward out of them. Well, here in the back, we've got Pigalle Lounge. They're getting ready to start a line dance class back here. This looks like a giant aft lounge. Oh, they are YMCAing back here. Woo! That was an S. I spelled it wrong. Oh, this is a nice space back here. Oh no, they're doing one of our Zumba songs from the World Cruise. They called it the Spicy Macarena. Well, we're really enjoying the coffee portion of our package today. We've gotten quite a few, and they're delicious.
Cappuccino with a beautiful design.
Well, we snuck back outside now because we saw we were veering over toward the land. I guess we're coming up on Port Angeles. Ooh, the air has gotten a little chillier out here. Getting ready to drop our pilot off and carry on out into open waters. Yeah, I don't know that we'll catch too much pilot excitement out here, so we might get back inside where it's a little warmer and enjoy some more evening entertainment. Well, coming up in here next, they've got what they're calling Big Band Dancing Through the Decades. We do have a time change. We are gaining an hour tonight. That's right.
And we are on the west coast of Vancouver Island today, mostly in Canadian waters. And this is one of the places named after famed explorer George Vancouver.
Well, the naturalist has come on and said that they saw a whale this morning. They have seen some Dall's porpoises this morning. We have just grabbed our first coffee of the day down here in the Zebra Lounge, and we're getting ready to head to kind of an international brunch that they're having in the dining room. Well, they're setting up a little Alaska special shop here in the Zebra Lounge, too, right in the walkway. Looks like coats and drink bottles and stuffed animals. Well, let's walk down some of the tables before it officially opens and have a look. Nobody's really up here able to grab anything or shift anything around yet. Wow. Now, tomorrow we're going to be in Ketchikan, which is probably the souvenir capital of the world. You'll be able to find all kinds of stuff like this ashore, but cool to see it here on the ship. Whoop. We'll just pan down to the end so we don't get in the way. Well, back into La Fontaine we go. We are done with the food. Now, they had a Ketchikan trivia at 10 o'clock in the Zebra Lounge, but we are at the very northern tip of what I believe is Vancouver Island. So we're going to come out here, try to do a little nature spotting from afar. Who knows? All right, no look. Let's head inside. Let's do some strolling on deck 7. Okay, this is the atrium area. If we keep, oh yeah, we got Kaito Sushi here on the right. If we keep going forward, we'll be in the casino, which we'll have to not record because they are open today. They've got little window seats right here. You can just look out and watch for all those whales. Wow, a little couch. Big couch. Well, right here in the middle of 7 also, you've got the brand new Yacht Club restaurant because they've just added Yacht Club to this ship. I think this used to be, I'd have to check the old deck plan. I feel like Kaito Sushi was here or something. Oh, hello, casino. Oh, they're making announcements about what's going on around the ship. Good gracious. This is the theater in the very front. Oh, there's a seminar going on right now. Let's sneak in here.
And they have slug races. They say if you kiss a slug, it's good luck. I did that, and for the next day and a half, it felt like I was picking sticky stuff off my list, and then I ended up having one of the worst years ever. So I wouldn't recommend kissing the banana slug.
10 minutes up. Thank you very much. Have a great morning.
Hey, we've got all the events here on the touchscreen, as well as in the app, of course. Oh, now we've come back down to Zebra. Well, we're just in time to watch some animal trivia. They had just wrapped up that Ketchikan trivia. Can't really see with the pole right there, but we'll just listen. Well, one strange thing to note, because you know I like noting strange things, I think this is the first ship I've been on where I've been in 2 different public restrooms, and the men's rooms don't have urinals. It's all stalls and toilets. Curious. Oh, now they busted into a salsa dance class in here. We had to run back outside. We've got double humpback spouts in the distance and a possible little orca fin, something suspiciously black back there. We're a little bit too far to see it on this camera, but we saw it with our eyeballs. So I think we'll hang out here for a while. A little whale breach excitement out the back windows. We're back here for a tango class in the Pagala Lounge. That was the bestest of luck. Yeah, we had gone into that aft lounge and found some nice little viewing areas that looked directly at the wake. Sat in there for like a kids game show and a dance class. Just looking out the window doing much of nothing, and boom, that little baby came along jumping. So now we've come back to the cabin to get ready for our evening mode. It is elegant evening tonight. See what we get up to. Well, let's start off with a little enrichment seminar, shall we? Well, it is quite the purple in here and quite the sparkly, I would say. But anyway, we are here to learn about glaciers, volcanoes, and wildlife.
So port, starboard, left, right, I haven't done a lot of clocks yet, and that's probably all the information you need to know there. So our itinerary, we are doing Ketchikan and then Endicott Arm and then Juneau and then up and over to Icy Strait and then coming down an area. I'm not sure what time we leave. My brain wants to say 7. I'm not sure. It should be light out. That has had whales in it when we've come up that channel before. And you can see how Africa and South America once upon a time went together. Geologists have actually tested rocks and age-dated rocks from both sides of the continent and found absolute matches. Even like the great Alaska earthquake in 1964, the tsunamis killed more people than the actual earthquake itself. Then we had aftershocks too. So, and then Tracy Arm, this is why we're not going into Tracy Arm, but there was a huge rock wall that fell, and I'll talk about why that fell, because it has fractures in it. And then that actually triggered a tsunami that went up 1,600 feet. There's so much space in between snow to granular ice, to firn, to glacial ice. All of those bubbles, air bubbles, are squeezed out. Thank you, everybody.
And now the dinner. Let's head back into the theatre. Welcome back to the theater. We are here for the Club Disco Show. And because it is elegant evening, they were giving everybody glasses of bubbly or other beverages. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with our show tonight, I do want to take a few minutes of your time to introduce some of the ladies and some of the gentlemen that are making our cruise possible. Do you want to meet them? Go wild as we introduce the master of the vessel, joining us brilliantly, Captain Gianluca Lugge!
So, just started with a welcome on board, everybody on behalf of MSC Cruises, myself, everybody here on the beautiful stage. And then we have another 1,000 crew members that are working really hard behind the scene to provide you with the best cruise of your life. So, we are the first, let's say, cruise ship, MSC cruise ship going to the Alaska. We are really proud, the company assigned us to this task. And then we are really happy to have you on board and then, be part of this beautiful adventure.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for the officers of MSC Poesia. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's time to put our hands together as we welcome them back on stage. Our singers, our dancers, our artists. This is Club Disco!
That's cute. They're having a father-daughter dance here in the Zebra Lounge. Oh, we've got piano tunes here in the Bar de Poeti. Well, we stayed through the end of the piano set, and now we've got a guitar set. Well, they're also gearing up for karaoke in here later.
Good night.
Y'all. We are finally back to do some wrap-ups. We owe 2 days worth of dishes on dinner and all sorts of stuff. So
yeah.
Let's back it up. Anything to talk about, I guess, starting with Embarkation Day.
Yeah, I will say Seattle in general at Pier 91 can be a little hectic, but MSC was super organized and it was pretty flawless getting on. We were a little bit earlier than most people, so maybe that had something to do with it. But once we got on board, they were like, here's your muster station, go. You can put your luggage in your room and then just go relax or have lunch. So it was super, super easy. And rooms were ready about 2 o'clock. So, you know, not too bad. They made announcements and everything, and it went smooth. So, good.
Nice. Any other, I guess, let's just random words for either day.
Gosh.
I know. We got entertainment. We've got the ship in general. We'll do some wrap-ups after this, I'm sure.
So they keep the entertainment going. There's always like trivia or a game or a dance class of some sort. Most of them are inside because, again, we are going to Alaska. Yeah. The weather is chilly. So the inside activities can be a little more cramped than they would on like a Caribbean cruise where you would generally be outside and have a little more space. Still really fun and lots of energy. We've attended a few of those. Lots of live music in the evenings. Yeah. They keep it going from lounge to lounge. They just switch immediately, even into karaoke and things like that. So it's nice to see all the activities are really, you know, well done and highly participants.
Yeah. And
highly participants. Lots of participants.
And showtime.
Oh
Disco.
My gosh. Yeah, so good. MSC in general has really good shows. They're always a little bit different. The singers were phenomenal, lots of amazing choreography. They always have the stunts. Yeah. The lighting was spectacular. The sound quality was really good. This theater is beautiful, and there's really not any bad sightlines that I've seen. So I enjoyed the show immensely.
And I matched the theater because I was purple and black, and the theater is purple and black.
Yeah.
All right, let's just whiz through 2 days of dinner as quickly as we can, and y'all, we're going to bed.
So tired.
So, hey, Poke Bowl.
This is a good one. Very well seasoned. Your salmon, and it has like the spicy mayo, and the rice is good. Delicious. You should get it.
Meatball. It was a ball of meat, and it was full of cheese. It was ooey gooey. Everything was seasoned well and nicely textured, so I approve of the meatball.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm flipping through. There we go. You had Greek salad.
Very good. They also have a vegan cheese option if you're vegan. I think this was just the standard feta, olives, tomatoes, onions, nice dressing. It's a Greek salad, you know.
Nice. French onion soup. You know I had to try it. Man, that is kind of a sad-looking little picture there. There was some more cheese down under the bread. MSC never has my favorite French onion soup. The flavor's okay. The bread was like a really nice grainy bread, which I like, but I don't know if that's the kind of bread you want in your French onion soup. It's okay. Would I get it again? Only if there's something else I didn't want, but anyway. Kind of flip through pictures of everybody's food. Oh, there's yours. You got salmon.
I believe this is on the everyday menu, but they do credit it as Alaskan salmon. So there's our first nod towards Alaska because that's where we're sailing to. It was delicious, and it had rice pilaf and vegetables. A little bit dry, but the flavor overall was really good.
And I, in honor of Ricky not being here, had to get the steak. It was a little gristly and a little thin, but it was cooked fairly well. Decently tender, so that's always a solid option. Oh, we got dessert too, didn't we? We got the sugar-free cake.
It's an oat pumpkin cake.
Yeah.
We're trying out the sugar-free desserts because they didn't always have the best ones. This is good in flavor. The texture is a little strange. It's very hearty. You will be full. You'll feel like you ate an entire breakfast if you consume the whole thing.
Yeah.
But it's good, and it's not too sweet.
But it is dense. You are right. All right, let's jump ahead. Oh my gosh, I got to flip through a million pictures until we get to tonight's dinner. We both got the salmon dip.
Another nod to Alaska.
Yes.
Very tasty. It had some salmon roe on top as well. Maybe some fennel, mayonnaise mixed in, and it was well seasoned, and it came with 1 or 2 pieces of bread, depending on who you are.
I got 1, you got 2, but then you did donate me. Yeah, so it worked out. But yeah, very, very salmon forward, so you have to like salmon, which I do.
Me too.
And yum. You got a Caesar salad.
And there wasn't really anything else on the appetizers I was interested in, so I always like to try the Caesar. It was good. It wasn't like too heavy with dressing or anchovies or anything like that. Just a nice light Caesar. I skipped the croutons.
I got eggplant parmesan. It was a nice little rectangle like it had been cut out of a casserole. Sauce, very aggressively salty. Not super off-putting, but it was very, very. And it wasn't warm. It was actually, I would call it lukewarm, very salty. So I think it's a good idea. I don't know that I would get that version again, but it was okay.
Yeah.
You got chicken scallopini.
Yep, so tonight's fancy night, and everybody could get lobster or steak. I wanted it to be different, so I got the chicken because it came with some penne pasta. It's good. The chicken was very flavorful. The penne pasta was kind of in like a butter sauce, which was a little too heavy for me. And then the veggies were kind of like a California blend. Overall, it was very flavorful, just a little heavier than I was expecting.
And I got filet mignon because, you know, steak represent. Nice and tender. It said truffle mashed potatoes. I didn't really pick up any truffle, but they were lovely mashed potatoes. There was mushrooms. There was 1 singular asparagus. Yeah, good choice, good choice. And we decided to try the sugar-free dessert, or no sugar-added dessert again, which was a cake slice.
Banana, chocolate, peanut butter cake slice or something. I feel like there was definitely chia in there as well, and like blended peanuts to make the crust. Again, very, very dense. The chocolate was very bitter, but I like bitter chocolate, so that didn't bother me. And the banana almost had a texture of a plantain rather than a banana on mine.
This
mine
one was weird.
Good.
Right.
Everybody else's was strange.
Your crust was a full, almost half of the thickness of your slice. We all got it so that the middle section was really, really big. It was a little strange. Texturally, it was strange. It didn't really have sweetness. It was very, like the first flavor you would get, I would say, was dark chocolate. No, banana. Then dark chocolate, and then peanut butter as an afterthought. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that one other than it's weird.
We kept eating it because we were trying to figure out what was in it. So I don't know that I would get it again, but it was a fun experiment.
It was. Y'all, good night for now, and we will see you tomorrow from Ketchikan.
Good night.